I realized in my last video, most of what I was doing was out of the range of out of the field of vision. So I'm going to try to do this a little better. What we're going to do is track this battery pack through the whole process. I'm going to show you how to crack it open, what we do with them, how we trim them, and get them ready for their initial assessment. So basically what you want to do is find a seam. It's better to use real nice sharp diagonal wire cutters. Once you get that cracked, you're pretty much home. It's a nice sharp chisel. Always wear gloves. It's not optional. It's as suggested as a parachute when you jump out of an airplane. We suggest you use a parachute. Okay, first thing I like to do when I get into one of these is clip as many of the leads as I can. So a lot of times they're just stuck in there with double-sided tape. This is the battery management system, the actual charger, and see what I can do about releasing these without shorting anything out. I don't know if you saw that, but yes, I definitely did do some shorting out there. Next is kind of a brute force thing. Okay, for the next part, I'm going to switch over to slow-mo. I'm sorry, to elapsed time. Okay, so what I selected, I tried to select a good battery pack there. It indicates that on here we're going to have, where is it? 10 volts, 44,200 total milliamp hours. So that's 3 in series. And each of these should have 2,200 milliamp hours in a perfect world. We'll see how they actually stack up. I'm going to trim all the little junk off of here. Definitely going to clean these sharp little barbs out so I don't slice my fingers, and we'll pick it up in a second. You want to get as much of the spot weld residue, the nickel, off of there. That which you can't get, basically you're just going to use the round end of your Most Excellent Scissors, which I think I talked about in an earlier video, so that you can do that without cutting yourself. I'm going to measure the incoming voltage. It's just a good thing to know. 2.57, 2.57, 3.50. I was doing those backwards, so the negative was up there. 3.49, 3.5, 3.5. So these are the low ones. These are probably the ones that caused it to be a discarded battery pack. But I'm sure these are all going to charge up well. The next thing we'll do is look at them in the discharge state. So I'm going to charge them all to their full voltage, 4.2 volts. Then we will do the discharge metering, also known as a capacity test. And we'll take it from there, my good friends. We'll see how we do with these batteries. All right, so starting at the top here. 1240. 1583. 1612, 1853, 1753, and 1375. All in all, kind of a disappointment. I expected more out of these batteries. Of them, I will be able to use everything over 1,500 in various projects, but the rest are just going to go, they'll be donated.